Hello, my name is Catherine Arabella Anaksura and I am a student from TSLB3433. Today, I will be discussing my critical analysis and counter-text project titled Unboxing the Family Bucket. In this presentation, I will explore how the McDonald's Family Bucket advertisement communicates meaning through words, visuals, and design. I will also share how I use visual literacy and digital literacy to challenge its message by creating a counter text that promotes healthier and more meaningful values about family life. The term unboxing in my title symbolizes the process of revealing what's hidden inside a message. It is just like unboxing a product. But in this case, I am unboxing the hidden ideas and ideologies behind McDonald's advertising strategy. Let us begin by understanding what multimodal text and critical literacy mean in today's digital world. In this 21st century, literacy is more than just reading and writing. We now talk about multiple literacies, which include reading words, images, symbols, and digital media. According to Serafini 2012, readers today must be able to interpret both print and visual information. By this means, when we look at advertisements, we must read beyond what is said and see the meaning hidden behind colors, camera angles, and emotions. This approach is called critical literacy, and it helps us question, first, who made this message? Second, what is its purpose? And third, what is left unsaid? In my project, I used Free Body and Looks for Resources model 1990 to analyze the McDonald's advertisement. The four roles are 1. Code breaker, 2. Text participant, 3. Text user, and the last one, text analyst. I will explain each role one by one, beginning with the first, the code breaker. To begin with, the first step in critical literacy is being a code breaker. This means understanding how words, visuals, and design elements work together to create meaning. In the McDonald's Family Bucket advertisement, several codes are used to attract attention. The first code is language. It is obvious that the ad says, "Family hungry, McD je, pocket senang." This short line uses casual Malaysian English mixed with some local slang. The word McD is friendly and familiar, while pocket senang means affordable. This makes McDonald's sound like a friend who understands your struggles. The second code is visual. The ad used bright red and yellow colors, which red for appetite and yellow for happiness. These colors stimulate hunger and suggest positivity. While the third code is numerical. The discounted prices and 24/7 delivery service are displayed boldly. This gives the audience a sense of urgency and value, which will encourage them to buy quickly. Together, these codes create an illusion that McDonald's is not just selling food, but selling convenience and family harmony. So, let's move to the second one. The second role is being a text participant. This means understanding how the audience connects emotionally with the text. In this advertisement that I used, McDonald's positions the viewer as part of a happy and a modern family. The people in the ad are smiling, laughing, and enjoying a stress-free meal, which is the happy meal or the family meal. The message is clear. You too can have this kind of happiness if you buy or if you're enjoying this meal. But when we look deeper, this emotional appeals hides the truth. The ad connects happiness with buying, but not with bonding. It suggests that love can be shown by purchasing fast food instead of spending time cooking or preparing meals together. as a family. This emotional manipulation is very effective, especially for working parents who are already feel very exhausted after a long day of working. The ad gives them permission to feel good about taking the easy way out, which is ordering from McDonald's. To be honest, when I first watched the ad, I could feel how comforting it was. But that's the power of emotional design. This part made me realize how easily marketing can reshape what family love really means. Moving to the third role, which is the text user. Let us look at how people act after seeing a message. As a text user, the audience is invited to take action, which is to buy, to order, and to repeat. The McDonald's ad turns a simple meal into a lifestyle decision. For example, it says, you can solve your family's problem with one simple purchase. This is where the advertisement becomes powerful, and it changes our behavior. Instead of seeing cooking as an act of care, we begin to think that ordering food is the same kind of love. The company benefits the most from this change because they gain not just one sale, but loyal customers who connect the brand with happiness. In short, the ad turns consumers into believers. In my opinion, this part of the ad doesn't just invite you to eat, but it trains you to repeat that choice. We become text users every time we press that order now button. Now that we have decoded the words, visuals, and emotional hooks, let's move to the final and most critical role, the text analyst. Here, we go beyond understanding what the advertisement shows. We ask, what values is it promoting? What ideas about family and food does it want us to accept? By analyzing this, we can see how the McDonald's advertisement is not only selling food, but also shaping our cultural values about convenience, health, and love. In the next section, I will reveal the deeper ideology that this advertisement represents. This is where critical literacy becomes important because it's not only about what we see, but what we start to believe. Once I understood the codes, I realized the message goes far beyond just a meal. Now, as we arrive at the final role of the 4 resources model, which is the text analyst. Here, I look beneath the surface of the advertisement to uncover the ideology that drives it. The McDonald's Family Bucket ad celebrates convenience and speed as symbols of love and success. It actually tells us that feeding our family quickly is more important than preparing a meal with care. This reflects a consumerist ideology, which is the belief that happiness can be bought. It connects emotional needs with commercial products. Research by Abdullah 2017 found that around 21.3% of fast food consumers were obese. Yet, this reality is invisible in the advertisement. The ad hides the cost of convenience, which is not only the health effects, but also the loss of family interaction. When everything becomes instant, we slowly forget the value of time and togetherness. As a text analyst, I see this ad as more than marketing. It's a social message that reshapes what good parenting and family bonding mean. Notice how the ad's bright colors disappear when we think critically? That's how ideology hides behind design. every 24-hour delivery ad reminds us the faster the service, the slower the family connection becomes. After analyzing the advertisement critically, I developed a countertext, a creative response that challenged its message. A countertext gives voice to the silent side of a story. It says, there's another way to look at this. My countertext is titled, Real Happiness Starts at Home. It transforms the idea of a family bucket into a family bond. Instead of promoting fast food, it celebrates home-cooked meal, shared efforts, and genuine connection. In the next section, I will explain its content and design process, how each visual, color, and word was chosen to communicate this healthier and more human message.
So this is my countertext poster titled Real Happiness Starts at Home. It was designed as a critical and visual response to the McDonald's Family Bucket advertisement. The original advertisement connects happiness and love with convenience, fast food, and affordability. However, my poster challenges this message by presenting a different perspective, which is that real happiness does not come from something bought instantly, but from something built slowly through togetherness, care, and communication. This poster also uses visual, textual, and symbolic elements to promote healthier values about family, food, and time. It combines both photographic realism and illustration to make the message feel emotional yet familiar to the audience. The central image in my poster is a family cooking together in a warm, homey kitchen. This image is not just decorative, but it is the heart of the poster's meaning. It represents real family interaction, which includes preparing food, talking, smiling, and sharing responsibility. I intentionally chose an illustration instead of a commercial photo to make the poster feel more personal and universal. An illustration softens the message and avoids the artificial, perfect look often used in advertisement. The illustration also includes different generations, which is a grandmother, parents, and children. This diversity shows that food and love connect everyone, regardless of age. It visually conveys the theme of unity and tradition. The placement of this illustration on the left side balances the text-heavy elements on the right. It draws the viewer's eye naturally from the image of warmth and activity to the written information beside it. In visual literacy terms, this image functions as a narrative mode. It tells a story of shared experience rather than just showing a product. Unlike the McDonald's ad, which focuses on consumption, my images focus on participation. Color also plays a major role in communicating emotion and ideology in this poster. I used green and white as the dominant color palette with warm orange as the accent. The color green symbolizes health, growth, freshness, and nature. It also reminds viewers of vegetables, gardens, and home-cooked meals. It also psychologically represents calmness and balance, while the opposite of the excitement and urgency triggered by red and yellow in fast food ads. White provides clarity and simplicity. It creates a sense of cleanliness, honesty, and also transparency. I suggest that homemade food is pure and uncontaminated by excessive marketing or chemicals with this color. The small touches of orange are deliberate. Orange communicates warmth, friendliness, and happiness. It is always used in moderation to attract attention without overwhelming the calm tone. It also connects with the idea of heat, from cooking, from warmth, and from love in the family. Together, these colors form a visual contrast to McDonald's corporate palette, while McDonald's red and yellow stimulate appetite and speed. My green and white palette invites reflection and mindfulness. In this way, color becomes a tool of resistance, which subverts the emotional manipulation used in fast food advertising. The poster also contains several symbols that strengthen its message visually. On the right side, the section titled "The Truth Behind Convenience" functions as a mini infographic. It exposes what is hidden behind fast food culture, which is saturated fats, sodium, and the illusion of quick happiness. The crossed out burger icon is a universal visual symbol of rejection. Without any words, viewers understand it as a warning against unhealthy choices. While next to it, the image of a muscular arm filled with vegetables and fruits symbolizes strength, energy, and vitality gained from nutritious food. It also reframes what strength means, which is not from calories but from care and natural ingredients. The bottom part of the poster shows three symbolic words, which is cook, connect, care. Each is supported by small circular icons representing cooking tools, a heart, and a plant. The repetition of three verbs creates rhythm and emotional weight. It also turns the message into an actionable call rather than a passive slogan. Lastly, the small house and heart icon beside the word home reinforces the theme of family and belonging. It ties the visual identity of the poster together, making the message cohesive and memorable. Moving to the typography in this poster, it was carefully selected to match its emotional tone and readability. The main title, Real Happiness Starts at Home, uses a handwritten style font that feels warm, human, and informal. It also symbolizes authenticity as if the words were written by hand, reflecting care and sincerity. The subheading, Families Who Cook Together Have Better Communication and Eating Habits, is written in rounded sans serif letters in a soft green color. This font is modern and clean, which shows reliability and clarity. The section The Truth Behind Convenience uses a bold serif typeface with dark contrast. This creates a sense of seriousness and credibility, like a small headline or a warning. It signals that this part carries factual information. Finally, the tagline Cook, Connect, Care at the bottom is written in uppercase, sans serif, bold, and spaciously spaced letters. This structure makes it visually strong and rhythmically memorable. It is almost like a mantra or a chant. Through typography, I intended to balance emotion and information. The mix of friendly handwritten and bold modern fonts mirrors the dual nature of the message, which is personal yet persuasive. The overall layout follows a balanced composition where visual and textual information complement each other. The left side is dominated by imagery, which the family scene that draws the audience emotion, while the right side delivers textual and symbolic information, which the truth section, the health icons, and key messages. This left to right reading path matches natural eye movement in Western and also includes Malaysian reading culture, ensuring that viewers first feel emotion, then receive the information. The layout also uses visual hierarchy. The title and family image are most prominent, which is secondary text are smaller but clear, while the tagline at the bottom anchors the design. empty spaces, which is the white areas, are intentionally kept to avoid clutter and it allows the audiences to focus on meaning. This minimalist structure reflects the simplicity and peace of home life, contrasting with the crowded and busy designs typical of fast food ads. From a digital literacy perspective, this poster demonstrates my ability to use digital tools creatively and critically. I designed the layout in Canva, combining free illustration resources, color palettes, and custom text boxes. I also adjusted lighting, contrast, and alignment to ensure harmony. Later, I imported the final image into CapCut to add light motion effects, smooth zooms, and fade transitions for this presentation. The digital creation process reflects the modern form of multimodal literacy, where images, text, and layout are crafted through technology to communicate meaning effectively. It also demonstrates ethical digital practice, which is all elements are copyright free and appropriately cited in my references. This stage of production turned theoretical understanding into a real creative expression.
In conclusion, this poster is more than just a visual product. It is a multimodal text that combines visual literacy, critical literacy, and also digital literacy. Every color, font, symbol, and image works together to deliver one strong message.
In conclusion, my counter-text poster, Real Happiness Starts at Home, represents more than a creative visual product. It is a critical and multimodal response that reflects my understanding of how images, language, and design communicate deeper meanings. The McDonald's Family Bucket advertisement portrays happiness as something fast, easy, and purchasable. It uses emotional appeal and bright colors to convince viewers that love can be shown through quick consumption. My poster challenges that ideology by promoting a slower, more meaningful version of happiness. One of that comes from time, care, and genuine family connection. Through this project, I learned that literacy today extends far beyond reading and writing words. It is also about understanding visuals, interpreting symbols, and creating meaning using digital tools. Personally, this project has deepened my understanding of how meaning is created and interpreted through multimodal text. It reminded me that as future educators, we must guide our students to become critical, reflective, and responsible readers and creators of media. Encouraging them to analyze and redesign advertisements can help them develop empathy, independent thinking, and creativity. This is all essential skills in the 21st century. Therefore, the key takeaway of my project is simple yet profound, which is true happiness cannot be delivered. It cannot be ordered through an app or served in a bucket. It must be created through shared moments, meaningful effort, and love. When families cook and eat together, they are not just sharing food, but they are sharing stories, laughter, and warmth. That is where real happiness begins. I believe that real happiness starts at home is not only a message about food, but also a message about values. It is about slowing down, appreciating one another, and understanding that care is the foundation of connection. With that, I would like to sincerely thank you for your attention and time. I hope my presentation has not only explained my counter-text poster, but also inspired reflection on how we, as educators and individuals, can use literacy and creativity to build a more thoughtful and caring society. Thank you very much.